Steve, you've read more Legion than I have. Do they deal with like Earth-based crime, or is it mainly like universe-ending events outside of Earth?
Well, it's not like universe-ending events constantly. It's more along the lines of, like, there's crime everywhere, so it's more just like planet hopping as opposed to like dealing with stuff in like Neo Metropolis and shit like that.
Okay,
They do that sometimes, but like it's more like your regular space book where they are hopping from planet to planet, like it's driving across the street.
yeah, and so I think it's interesting that they all look up to Superman, and because of that, you kind of have a society, at least on Earth, that has transcended. It's got the very Star Trek thing of evolved out of its infancy. Um, I think that's a really interesting window into the future
Yeah,
in a way that like Batman Beyond is not. Like Batman Beyond's a tragedy, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Because Bruce sacrificed his whole life trying to rid the city of crime, and yet in the far future when he's completely, impotent and useless, it's just as bad as it's always been.
I wouldn't say impotent
Arguably worse.
considering the I wouldn't say impotent considering what happens in the comics.
Those are fucked up comics. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I find that like to be a really interesting juxtaposition, Legion of Superheroes versus Batman Beyond, of like imagining the future that these two characters end up creating. Um,
I mean, there's a really fundamentally interesting question that might be its own video at some point, which is what happens when you look up to Batman as opposed to looking up to Superman.
mm-hmm.
You become
Because
a pessimist. That's the juxtaposition right there.
hmm Well, I mean, it is interesting because Batman teaches you to believe in yourself and believe that you can do anything. You can make the world a better place. All you need to do is try. And Superman teaches you to believe in each other and that collectively everyone can make the world a better place. It just takes everyone trying. If everyone can just be Superman for 2 seconds, that kind of thing.
And if the internet
And
has taught
that's
us anything, getting everyone to agree on anything is futile.